What's up everybody, welcome back. So today I'm sharing a subscriber's request, so big up yourself Nisi. So to make this lasagna right here, I have some lentils which have been soaking overnight in just water. What I'm going to do is to drain this liquid, give these a light rinse, and then add fresh water. You will also need thyme, scotch bonnet pepper, onion, garlic, and scallion. Now over here I have salt, bell pepper, tomato paste, carrot, and celery. Now as I go along I will name all the other ingredients, and I will put the full list and measurements of everything that I use in the description, so make sure you check that out. I'm going to start by sauteing the onion, the garlic, and the fennel seeds. After about a minute of sauteing, go ahead and add the lentils, and as I mentioned, make sure that you drain that liquid the lentils were soaked in and give them a rinse. So now I'm going to add some water, and make sure to add enough water just to cover the lentils so they can be cooked properly. And this should not take that long to cook, and especially since the lentils were soaked, so give this about 10 to 15 minutes. So as I mentioned earlier, I did not have that much left in that jar, so I'm using another brand. It's the same tomato basil, but just a different brand. So I'm going to use about a quarter of this. So to balance out that tartness from the tomato, I'm going to add some agave, but if you don't have agave, just add a little bit of sugar to it, alright? So you want to occasionally check on your pot just to make sure that it's not drying out, because the lasagna sheets need sauce or moisture in order for them to cook properly. So this is all done. So what I'm gonna do now is to add the kale, and you can always add other leafy vegetables such as spinach, pop chow, you name it. And you don't want to add this too early, because remember, once this goes in the oven, it's going to cook again. Alright, so just turn off your stove, add your kale, give it a quick stir, and that's it. You can also remove your thyme stems and scotch bonnet pepper at this point as well. So now I'm going to move on to my version of a white sauce. So right here I have some raw cashews which have been soaking into some warm water. You will need garlic powder, nutritional yeast, vegan cheese. You can use any brand cheese available to you. Alright, you will need some plant-based milk. I'm using coconut milk, and you will also need some salt. To a pot, go ahead and add the blended mixture and make sure that you constantly stir this. Now once this is warm enough, you want to go ahead and add the cheese and some salt. Once the mixture is warm, go ahead and add the cheese and make sure to constantly mix this. Once you have added everything, constantly mix until your sauce looks something like this. So now it's time to put this lasagna together, and I'm going to start with some of the lentils, followed by the lasagna sheets, and I'm using the oven ready lasagna sheets, so there's no need to boil them. So after this, I'm going to add another layer of the lasagna sheet, and if you find that you have space, as you can tell right here, just cut a piece of the lasagna sheet to fit the space. Alright. So now I'm going to finish off with the white sauce, and as I mentioned, I only added the white sauce in the middle layer and the top layer, but if you want to add it on all layer, go right ahead. So to prevent this from drying out or losing moisture, I'm going to cover this with some foil paper only for the first 45 minutes. After that, I'm going to remove the foil paper and allow it to cook for about 10 more minutes. So 55 minutes later, lasagna up and ready to eat. This came out amazing. So there you have it, lovely people. This was so flavorful and delectable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all try and enjoy this recipe. And until next time, bless upon yourself.